machine roaring. Wow. Wow. Look at that power. Look at the feedback right from the steering when you're driving this. And the power delivery is absolutely stunning. And that's exactly how my view is when I'm driving this car right now. And welcome back to another brand new episode of Never Out of Fashion on Weekend on Wheels, and I'm Girish. What do you think of Japanese cars? Yes, today I have iconic Japanese machines with me, which was in collaboration with Hindustan Motors in India in 1998. Yes, this was none other than Mitsubishi, and it completely revolutionized the cars which called as luxury in India, and I'll tell you why right after this intro video. So guys, don't go anywhere, stay tuned. I will tell you more about these two little beasts which I have right now. Welcome back to my channel, guys, and today I have none other than Mitsubishi Lancers with me, and that too not one, two of them, one in red and one in yellow. So I'm going to talk to the owner, Duddy, who owns this prized possession, and I'm going to talk a little more about his prized possession and a lot of other questions which you guys would want to know more. And let me give you a little history about Mitsubishi. So Mitsubishi came in India in 1998 with collaboration with Hindustan Motors. Basically, Hindustan Motors were the manufacturer or the assembly guys for Mitsubishi, and they sold Lancer in India. So this is probably one of the best model sold in big numbers during those days, and this was purely in that luxury segment. Reason being, this was the first car which came with power steering, power windows, came with spoilers and a lot of other luxury things in the car. Yes, this was one of the first of them, and also with AC as well. Yes, I'm going to show you a little more inside about the car and tell you more. Before that, I will have somebody joining me, Duddy, to talk about his prized possessions. Let's invite him, guys. So let's invite Duddy now, who owns these machines. So I'll have Duddy right away with me. Hi Duddy.
Hey Gary, how are you?
Good. So he owns these two beautiful machines. I was supposed to say black and yellow, but then we have red and yellow now. So that's the kick here.
Yeah.
So Duddy, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Friends and family call me Duddy.
Okay.
My name's Balachandra actually.
Okay, I've always called you Duddy.
Yeah. I mean, from the time I've been a kid, that's what, friends and family, everyone been calling me, yeah.
Okay.
Even at school and college. Yeah. So, raised in Bangalore.
Okay.
Yeah. Been in Ooty, Kunur for some time, and then raised here in Bangalore.
Okay.
Yeah. And I work with the IT education sector.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me a little more about your prized possession. Which model are they? When did you get them, and all those things?
Right. Always, been fond of these cars. So,
which one was your first?
These. This one's my first one.
Okay.
I've had this for a little more than 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've had this for 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother helped me get this. I was hunting for a red color, SFXi. And I'd informed my brother. He kept looking, and there was one stock piece, and I was lucky enough to get hold of it.
So what's next in your line? What's next?
The 6th generation for sure.
Cedia.
Yeah, Cedia has lined up.
That's a 2-liter powerful machine.
Yeah.
With, I think 114 horsepower.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
They can they have a top speed of 195, while these have 175.
Well, that's good enough for Indian roads.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, we grew up watching Fast and Furious.
Who did?
Big fans, right, of Paul and the entire franchise of Fast and Furious.
So how cheap or how expensive are to maintain these babies?
Maintenance wise, not much of a trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, spares expensive.
So do you still get spares for these babies?
Little difficult.
Okay.
I have a friend of mine who takes care of both the cars.
Okay.
He services it, for me.
Okay.
He takes care of it, and he has his contacts in Chennai and of course in Bangalore.
Okay.
So any spares required, he manages to source them for me.
Nice. That's rare, because spare parts are one of the biggest problem once you have 15-year plus old cars, because the manufacturer themselves stop manufacturing all the spares. So that's something I really wanted to know. And
To be honest, I mean, like I told you, maintenance-wise, I don't have much of a trouble at all.
okay.
Yeah, and we've seen, a lot of Mitsubishis, they've clocked 3 lakh and 4 lakh kilos. Yeah.
So
And
how
they're
many
still
have
running
these
fine.
clocked in?
Well, this one's clocked a little over 1 lakh.
Okay.
1 lakh 8,000 to be precise.
Yes.
And this one's clocked 1 lakh 40,000.
1 lakh 40. Wow.
Yeah.
So you have put together close to about 3 lakhs,
Yeah.
3 plus odd
Yeah,
lakhs.
yeah, 2.5 and more. Yeah.
Yes. So that was a quick session with Duddy, talking more about his price position. Now let's get a little up close and personal, show you the entire interiors, and also let's see what's in here, what's there in the heart. How big is the heart? Let's check that out now.
Sure.
Yes, time to check out that, guys. So let's look at the heart of this car. Look at that. There's a lot of meat clonked in there by Mitsubishi. It's a 1.5 liter engine, petrol engine, and look at that. It's meaty stuff right inside, and that explains you how powerful this car can be and is that way. Let's get in now. Wow. This is what I was talking about, the luxury in 1998 itself, the power windows. Earlier you had those handle where you rotate them and then get the window down, and that's power windows. And look at that, a little small pedals being installed. And this has the original steering, and then you have the AC, which is again the luxury part of it, and then you have the stereo system which came along with that, and there you have the ashtray. And look at that, he's modified his gear lever design a bit, and then you have here another storage box which you can open, and that's about it when you come onto the front. And then let's look at the instrument cluster. You have the RPM meter, you have the speedometer, and then you have the kilometer, trip A, trip B, and then you have the cooling meter here, and then you have the fuel gauge. So this is what goes in. Let me turn it on and show you how do they look. So that's there. So you have the trip A, trip B autos that can be taken care, and here some good crazy music system as well, with subwoofer, a Pioneer subwoofer, and 2 ovals that he's got. And it's quite comfortable when you sit as well. And when you sit also, it's quite comfortable. It's very, very comfortable. It's down. You have complete confidence when you're driving. And you also know this sticks like a magnet on the road when you're driving this. And the best part, the power steering. You get such a good feedback when you're driving. I was driving on the highway. I will show you that bit as well in the next couple of minutes. But then when you're driving, the feedback is so good. And it's a manual transmission. So somebody who comes from that generation knows what exactly it feels like to drive a old manual transmission, 5-speed gear. And only if you know how to actually change the right time the gear, and also when to accelerate and all those things, you will just enjoy riding this car. And let's get on to the back side and see what else is there inside, and let's also check out the leg room as well, if I'm comfortable sitting in the back as well. So let's go into back. Okay, so I am 5'7". I am absolutely comfortable. There's good room, and this is completely pushed back, and there's good leg space here. One more thing that I see, there's no space here to keep a water bottle or anything which comes in the new generation cars. You have a very small handle here just to pull it, and there's not much space there. And again, you don't have a pocket here to keep your stuff. Okay, one more luxury I want to show you is this. the handrest. So if I'm on the back seat, I would want to just sit like a king here. The other thing I have observed is you don't have the headrest here, you just have the small little bit of cushion popping out, which means if somebody is taller than me, who's about 5'9", 5'10", or even 6, might have an issue with having a comfortable sleep while somebody else is driving. That's because of the headrest not being there. But otherwise, this is comfortable. And I have one more thing which I want to really show. So when you see in other cars, if you want to move your car seat front or back, you have a lever right near your leg room where you just pull it up and then move front or back. But here it's absolutely convenient. You have this button where you just lift it, you can get the seat back or front, and then you have this which adjusts your seat position, which degree you want it to be, which is absolutely stunning. I think this is one of the most convenient thing that those Japanese guys thought about it those days itself. And then you have two other knobs here to open. One is the fuel tank. This is the fuel tank knob, and then you have the knob which opens the boot. So like I told you, boot is 420 liters. And let's look at the gear lever knobs. So this knob is a Momo knob which has been installed by Duddy. And one more thing, when you come into the seat belt, to make yourself more comfortable, he's got Momo cushions on both the side, which is the driver's seat as well as the passenger seat. Yes, and time to check out the boot, guys. Look at that freaking space. That is a 420 liter space in the boot. And then you have the stepney as well. So they come with alloy wheels across, and two people can easily fit in. You want me to try get into this? I can fit in, guys. So look at that. I can take a nap here. It's like a big massive boot, and I am a huge guy. I'm not a small guy. I'm a huge guy. So you see that? It's that comfortable, guys. It's super comfortable, and that's the boot for you guys. And this is all we have to talk about these beautiful machines. I had a crazy time with Duddy, and look at Bangalore monsoons. It is unpredictable. This just pour in anytime they want. So we had to take a little break before we could start, and that's why you see the droplets across the car, right on the top, left, center, everywhere. So yes, so let's close this here right away, guys. And if you're new to my channel, guys, do not forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon to make sure you get an update on every video I upload. And I have so many such awesome videos coming up in the next couple of weeks that I have to upload my videos. And let's welcome the shower! Bye-bye, guys. I'll see you. I just had lots of fun doing this, and hope you guys enjoyed watching this. So let's drive this car and tell you more about the performance of this car. And I've already shown you the exterior, and I've also told you about which year.